welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I'm starting a new weekly vlog. If you haven't seen last week's vlog, I was in the hospital because I had contracted a bacterial infection in my port. So I was in the hospital for a week. I just got discharged last night. And so if you want to catch up on all that stuff, that's in the last vlog, but I thought I would do a recap. So today is Wednesday, so I haven't really been filming Monday and Tuesday. So last weekend I was supposed to get my port removed on the Saturday, but it got cancelled, and then it got rescheduled for the Sunday, and then it got cancelled again and rescheduled for Monday. So that finally happened on Monday. So I got the port removed, and I actually got a PICC line inserted because I needed something that they can access easily. It's really annoying actually to not have the port anymore, because now I have this thing out and exposed, so you can't really go swimming. Well, they advised me not to go swimming, especially with the infection and everything. And you gotta really make sure it doesn't get wet. So I'm not sure how long I'm gonna have the PICC line, if I'm gonna have it for the rest of my treatment, or if they're going to put in another port once I'm rid of the bacterial infection. So it was actually a Staph aureus infection. Luckily it didn't spread too much, so they did blood cultures, and they did some in the peripheral, so they took blood from my arms, and then they took some from the port, and that's where it grew, the bacteria in the blood culture from my port. So nothing grew in the peripheral. So I guess that's just a lesson too, that if you feel like something's off, always get it checked out, especially if you're a cancer patient, which if you are one, then you probably know that. But you'll have to be hooked up to IV antibiotics for another 2 weeks. So we have a home care nurse that's going to be coming every day for the next 2 weeks, and I'm connected to this portable device. I don't know if you can see, yeah, you can see that red stuff is just that over the area to disinfect it, and they told me not to rub it off, just to let it wash off. But anyways, this little tube is connected to my PICC line, and I have this little bag that I have to take with me everywhere, and it comes with, there's the little monitor, it's a pump, and this is the IV antibiotic. So a nurse comes every day to change out the bag, and like I said, I have to be connected to this all day, and it's timed, so I have to get this 3 doses a day. Backtrack. So once I got the port removed, the PICC line in, I had to stay another night, Monday night, and then on Tuesday, which was yesterday, I had to get another blood transfusion. So like I said in my last week in my life vlog, I had to get a blood transfusion because my hemoglobin was low, and then I had to get another one yesterday because it wasn't low, but it was decreasing. So they say your hemoglobin level should be at least 70, and if it drops below that, that's when you need a blood transfusion. So that's what happened the first time. It was below, and then it went up to 77, and then it went back down to 74, and my oncologist just decided that I should get another one because I restarted radiation also yesterday. So radiation can impact your levels and prevent them from increasing, so she just wanted basically to top me up to make sure that it doesn't fall again. This clip is really long, but that is the update. Yesterday, like I said, I started radiation again, and I listened to the song that was requested by my aunt. It's a Christmas song, and the version that she chose wasn't on Spotify, so it won't be on the Spotify playlist, so I just listened to it on YouTube. It's Silent Night, and I can't remember the version. Sorry, scratch that. It's Oh Holy Night by Kenny Rogers. Not exactly sure why she chose that song, but my guess is that she's like very into Christmas. That's like her favorite holiday, so spreading some Christmas cheer in July. So I went to my radiation appointment. It was a little bit longer this time because my bladder actually wasn't full enough, so I had to go back out in the waiting room, drink some more water, and then they called me back in about 20 minutes to half an hour later. And then I went and saw my radiation oncologist because I go and see him usually every Wednesday of the treatment. So that was pretty quick because he had just seen me in the hospital on Monday. So there wasn't really much to update since we just started it back on Tuesday. So then I came home and I was so exhausted. I didn't get a lot of sleep at the hospital, just with, roommates and noise in the hallway, and I'm like very sensitive to light too, so sometimes my roommate would have her light on during the late hours of the night, and it was just not the best environment to sleep. Like, nurses coming in to check your vitals, get blood work and that kind of stuff. So I did have a better sleep last night and I slept in, but I think it's going to take me a little bit to catch up on the lack of sleep that I've been getting. So I had a nap when I came home, and then the home care nurse came and changed out my antibiotic bag. And it was a different nurse today, and I asked how I could take a shower, and she basically told me that I cannot take a shower. And when she left, I cried. But my mom, she just went to the dollar store and she's gonna get a bucket to basically wash me that way, because if you've never had a PICC line before, you can't get it wet. Also let me know if you had a PICC line, what you did. The nurses at the hospital told me to wrap it in saran wrap, or you can get these things on Amazon that protects it. So they told me to do that, and then this nurse told me not to even shower, which is ridiculous because we're still here for another 3 weeks. So what she basically said is she recommended to have a chair in the shower, and then to have those shower heads that you can detach and just hold. But we don't have that here. We have that at home, but we don't have that here, and we're here for another 3 weeks. So I'm not going to have a shower for 3 weeks. That's insane. So we're gonna figure it out, but it's just been an emotional roller coaster, and there's been lots of tears. But my mom and I are gonna we're gonna order Chick-fil-A again, just because I really like it, and we've been talking about it since I've been in the hospital, that's what we were gonna do. So today is Thursday. I'm in a funk today, so just want to get to the hospital, do my radiation, and come back. Weather's not helping. It's pretty rainy outside. But I don't think I mentioned the song that I listened to yesterday. It was requested by my friend Rachel. So Rachel and I both have myasthenia gravis, and we became friends over the internet when we were both around the same time. We were both diagnosed. We were diagnosed around the same time at the same age. So her song was All I Know So Far by PICC, and it was a really good song. And today I am going to listen to a song requested by one of my nanny's friends, Margaret. It's called You Will Never Walk Alone by Andrew Bocello. Did I say that right? I'm not sure, but that'll be the song for today.
Let me tell you a story about a time we were kids. A time we were kids. Oh. Let me tell you the times when we could do all the things we did. We did the things we did. Oh, so let me say, I never meant to be trouble. I never wanted to be like them. Never meant to cause you struggle, but I lost my way back.
So it's finally Friday, and I didn't mention the song that was for today, so it was requested by my friend Pam. So she helps run one of the programs. I've mentioned it on my channel before, Med Plus, that I'm a part of with my university. So she requested the song Happy by Pharrell Williams. She said that it's a song that has a special meaning for her, so listen to that. And then this morning I went and saw a urogynecologist because I think I mentioned one time before, a few months ago, that I was having some urinary incontinence issues. So my oncologist referred me to a urogynecologist at one of the hospitals to basically check it out. And good news, she just thinks that from all the surgeries that I've had, especially the hysterectomy, that it's just my bladder trying to go back to normal. Because she said, like, when you have a hysterectomy, they have to push the bladder and like maneuver it in different ways, so it makes sense why I'm having some issues. But she did say, like, once I'm done radiation and in a few months, like, if I'm still having that issue, then I can call and make another appointment. But at this point, she didn't want to unnecessarily do all the tests right this moment because she thinks it'll go back to normal, so that's a positive. And then while my radiation was later today. It was at 2:45, so we had a big gap in between. So we went to Swiss Chalet and we went out onto the patio, which we haven't been on a patio since like last summer. And we felt comfortable because the tables were very spread out, and it was nice to get out and eat somewhere. And then I had my radiation, and now we are back in the condo. I'm feeling pretty tired, but feeling better than I did yesterday, so that's a positive. My antibiotics still running. I don't know if you can hear that. Oh, it just stopped. But that's been going for the last hour. So the home care nurse is going to come later today and change the bag, and then we'll be good to go for another 24 hours. So we are staying here for the weekend because of like the home care nurses, and we were going to end up staying on the weekends for the rest of radiation anyways, just because the traffic's getting a lot worse. So yeah. So it is Saturday, and we just went to the Eaton Center, which, if you're not from Toronto or if you've never been to Toronto, it's the big mall in Toronto. So we went because I ordered something special for myself, and I don't usually buy things that are like expensive things for myself, but I was in need of a new laptop because the laptop that I'm currently using, I get it 4 years ago when I started university, and at that time I wasn't doing all of this other stuff like editing videos and that kind of thing, and that laptop has served me well, but it's getting to be on its last leg and it's really hard to edit my videos, and I'm also finishing up my last paper, so I want something reliable. And I'm also getting it as like a graduation present, a radiation, sort of finishing radiation present. And I've just had a really hard go with all these added complications and that kind of thing. So I wanted to get it now because, for one, they were having their back to school sale. So I wanted to get it now so I could get it on sale. And yeah, so I thought I would do an unboxing because I'm very excited, and I know that this laptop's gonna last me through my next 4 years of school. I am doing naturopathic medical school starting next September. I took the year off. I deferred my offer for a year to just focus on my treatments and everything, and then once I get back into that, I know that this is going to be reliable and it's going to get me through that schooling and maybe even more. So without further ado, here it is. So I've never had a MacBook before, but all of my friends have one and they all love it. And I do have an iPhone and my Apple Watch. So I was thinking of getting a MacBook 4 years ago when I did start university, but at that time I didn't have an iPhone, so I didn't really see sense in getting a MacBook. But now that I do, I can sync everything, and yeah, so here we go. So I got the MacBook Pro 13-inch. And this is the newest MacBook. It has the M1 chip in it. And so there's like an education sale, like if you're in university, high school, or whatever school you're in, you can get the education discounts. Like, I think it started in June and it goes until sometime in September. So you get the deal on the laptop, and then you also get free AirPods with your purchase of the laptop or iPad or whatever. So I could never bring myself to buy AirPods because I would just be worried to lose them, but I'm gonna be really careful with them. Just got the one adapter. It's a multi-port adapter, so it has the HDMI, USB-A, USB-C, and the SD/micro SD card holder. So that will come in handy. And let's get to unboxing. So today is Sunday. So yesterday, after I unboxed my laptop and everything. I just played around with it, customized it, and just got to know the whole Mac universe because I'm used to Windows and I'm getting the hang of it. And then after that I was feeling really tired because I walked all the way to the Eaton Center, and then to get to the Apple store you have to walk through like basically the whole mall from where I am. So that was really tiring, so I just took it easy for the rest of the night. We watched a movie. We watched Enough, which has Jennifer Lopez in it, and it was intense, but it was really good. And the home care nurse came, changed my IV bag, and then so today's Sunday. This morning I woke up and I was really tired, and usually what happens lately, if I have kind of a more active day, I have to take a rest the next day because my body's just kind of like, what did you do? So I took a rest this morning, and then I continued on with my paper, the last paper of my undergraduate degree. So it's coming slowly but surely. I have 2 articles left to kind of critique, and then I have to do like a concluding summary of like what I learned, and then I'll just have to do edits and that kind of thing, and then I'll be done. So I did that this morning, and I'm just waiting for an editing component on my laptop to basically install so I can edit last week's video. So yeah, that's what I'm waiting on today. I am having lunch. I have some soup that was frozen that I just put in the microwave. My mom went to the grocery store and she's stocking up on some groceries because if you don't live in Canada, we have a long weekend this weekend, so everything will be closed tomorrow, so we need some food. So that's where she went. And I think the rest of the day I'm just gonna take it easy. Still got my pajamas on and just rest and probably play some more with my laptop. I really like it so far. And yeah, I think I'm gonna end the video here. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed already, please subscribe. I know I missed that week, but I am trying to upload a video every week. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.